And welcome back to a brand new Player 2 Plays. My name is Paul James and today we are playing NBA 2K Playgrounds 2. The follow-up to, obviously, the game NBA 2K Playgrounds that released a few years back and has now been kind of pulled into the 2K fold, most recently with this new game, and is doing some really cool things. Thank you to Mikey and the team at 2K in Australia for providing us a code for the game. I will apologise, Mikey, for the delay in getting this out. Some people might be aware that I basically took on the code, so a little last week for you, Mikey, just to date it a little bit, and went to go record it that night, and then my computer that I ran everything on basically decided that was it. Career over. So we've gone through the last week or so trying to get a new one and get everything sorted out. So this is the maiden voyage for my brand new rig, which I look at those frame rate numbers, I look at the CPU clock, all those sort of things. Everything's looking fantastic. So I'm stoked to be finally getting into this. This is kind of the capture that I wanted to be doing a long time ago, and I just didn't have the machine to do it. And we're kicking things off with NBA 2K Playgrounds 2. So I spent a little bit of time playing the game since, developing a little bit. I'm going to jump into the NBA season. I have already completed, as you can see, the Eastern Conference here in the Rookie, which is the lowest level, just to get a bit of a feel for it. And I was the champion from that comp, so I scored a few trophies along the way. It was great. We had a win. Awesome. Most recently, trying out the Lakers. We've only played one game there. Came away with the W, and we're gonna jump into it. Now, matches, unless you want to play online, are a single player affair, but you've got two playable characters that you're handling. I've got a fairly good roster in that Shaq as a legend. I have Shaq and I have Isaiah Thomas. So I've got some three-point shooting capacity and perhaps the best bloke at the boards we've ever seen. Debatable, of course. We've got some decent competition though in the form of Chris Paul and Kenny Smith. So let's get into Lakers v Rockets. Mechanically, it's fairly similar, and I guess a lot of influence is taken from what we've seen in NBA Jam over the years, and if you've seen the Player 2 Marathon stuff, I know my way around NBA Jam. Better than Matt Houston, I'll call it. But I am kind of learning how it all works in this format. I've gone through one league. We, as you saw, we came away with the win. But the difficulty, well, there's a bump in the difficulty. So let's see how we go. The tap is a good start. Come on. Did Shaq just get out rebounded by... no. Taking it back. So there's little things like bonuses. That was obviously a two-pointer, but the first score is a bonus. We get lots of little perks like that, rewards for... Come on. Oh no. Come on, Shaq, through you go. Good. Points on the board early. There's lots of little perks for being a little bit flamboyant.
He cannot get past his defender. They got the supercharged ball.
There we go. See, little perks that I scored there that guaranteed me points. So 8 zip early on is a great number to be sitting on. Thought I'd timed that block attempt better, but... Oh.
His aim was a little off there.
There we go. Great rebound. So it's just a matter of, a bit like any sports game, or learning the ropes, getting a feel for how all the systems kind of work together, and once you do, you start taking apart teams like I'm currently doing. Oh, no. Oh, jeez, that was some good D, and I nearly pulled it away. And it's knowing the capacities of your players too. Don't overcommit. I don't mind a cheeky three. Damn it. So you can see the bonus that's now triggered for them. We've got this times 2
Thomas.
wide charge through and risk turning it over when I can get a cheap 2.
The defense is really controlling the pace here.
Same deal. Oh, but I missed.
Rebound beast.
Oh no.
Try it. Strong D controlling that drive.
Set up the alley-oop very poorly.
We got 1 minute left. Defense is slowing the drive to a crawl.
Oh no. Gave away the double points, and all of a sudden that margin looks okay. But
The defender is all over it.
it's a strange, just gimme 2-pointer, but
The defense is all over them. Thomas. Those are
it is a stats-driven game, so you can see that.
defense is slowing down this drive. Oh, disgraceful attempt.
Like 99 times out of 100 would an NBA player get that, but because it's a percentage-based game and stats are important, it means that every now and then you still miss even the easiest of layups, and it can be a bit frustrating, but it's the nature of the beast. Oh, shit. I dodged one there.
Man, I love this hustle. You can just tell by looking at the boards. They're grabbing everything up there.
Give me that.
Man, they're in the zone. They're grabbing all these reads, man.
Right on the buzzer. There we go, 22-12. So that's kind of a match, and they're very short and sharp, and I haven't dived through the menus yet, but I haven't seen the ability to change the time, and that's fine. Things kind of accelerate a little bit based on some of the perks and bonuses you get along the way. Isaiah Thomas, the MVP there. We get points to go towards my player level and towards XP for the competitors themselves. I'm going to hit a new level there, so you can see that I get some more bonus here down the bottom. This 1,000+ boost that I'm getting, that is my currency that allows me to buy packs, which then allow me, and I'll show you in a moment, but allows me to invest that currency to Zip. Oh, damn it, I've just gone next match. We'll play one more match anyway, and then we'll come back to it. Oh no, I can go back. That's right, we'll go back. Let's keep going. So, I won't be able to do much with what I've accrued just now, but in the get pack section here, coins, that's a different sort of currency, and I'll show you quickly how that works. And I'm jumping onto the PlayStation Network here. I can buy that. I can earn it through my achievements throughout the course of the game, but it's a crawl. Like, I've not earned much in this entire time. So you can see there's a range of different packs here, all Australian dollars for those of you overseas. But I've not felt the urge or the scratch to go for it yet, because I don't care about having the entire roster. I'll gradually unlock players that I want, and with the random players that I got at the beginning, I managed to score Jimmy Butler from the Minnesota Timberwolves, or formerly the Bulls, he's probably my favourite current day player, and Scottie Pippen, who as a Bulls fan, I adored back in the day as well. So I managed to kind of score the mother load there in terms of the players that I got out the gate, and then you add Shaq and a few others to it as well, and things have been going pretty well. The gold packs, so I spoke about those kind of basketballs that I was accumulating there. I get a guaranteed legendary player from that, so that could be a Shaq or a LeBron or someone of that sort of caliber. And we work our way down the list there, silver packs, and I can actually afford to get a bronze one, so we'll crack it open, we'll have a bit of a look. I can only afford to get one, but you can buy in bulk, as you can see. Oh, what happened there? I appear to have lost display on my end, so please bear with me. That'll be something I need to monitor with this new machine. Apologies for that. My screen went blank. It's been idle for too long. Bronze packs, so I'll buy one, and we'll take a look to see what we get. But if you're familiar with microtransactions and loot boxes and those sort of things, this will be quite familiar. It's just that you don't have to commit real world dollars, which is it's a nice nice thing. So I'll open the pack up. I've only got one, and we can flip them all at once with the simple press of the triangle button. But we'll go a little dramatic. We'll peel them all back individually. I haven't opened a bronze one before, so there is some of the coin, the currency. Manu Ginobili, that's alright. Randolph from the Kings. King Carter. Oh, this is a Playgrounds. You can notice the logo's not an NBA team. And what do we got here? Rudy Gobert from the Utah Jazz. So Manu Ginobili is probably the pick of all the players there, realistically, and you can see that reflected in the epic tag that he scored. Epic players come with enhanced stats, and legendary players even more enhanced, but those can still develop over time. So if I go take a look at my card collection, I'm going to go take a look at Scottie Pippen. So you can see with all of these other players, Luke Longley is the exception because he played alongside, but Horace Grant here, you can see how he's got bronze basketball next to his name. It's essentially his level. That gradually builds up, so I go from bronze to silver to gold, and then if I meet certain criteria, I can actually go from gold to a diamond class, and every time I kind of level up, their stats go up at the same time. Now, in the case of Scottie Pippen, he's very much an all-rounder, so none of those stats are through the roof, not by any means. The dots that are coloured in, they represent the criteria, the personal goals and challenges that I've met. So I've completed 2 of those for his dunk, and I can then take that ability to a higher level. So on and so forth with all the others. You can view all of those. So for example, with the speed one, sprint for 28 seconds in an exhibition game. So I've just got to go play an exhibition game with him, hold the R2 trigger for 28 seconds across the duration of the game, and that's that one unlocked, and that's more points to his speed stat. And so on and so forth across all of these different abilities. So they can all gradually build up. If you're really trying to build the best player possible, then just look to tick off all of these throughout the course of an exhibition game or a season match or whatever the case may need to be. 3-pointers, they're usually involving the 3-point contest. But all those things are there and can be done easily. So it's just a matter of messing around with them, learning the ropes, taking advantage, and then you built the best player possible. If they're a legend, that just means those stats can get a little bit higher than what I could say achieve with Luke Longley, where despite his height, and despite both being at that gold level, Luke Longley, with his enormous height, his dunking ability is still worse than Scottie Pippen's. And, maths, stats, that's just how it is. But anyway, we'll jump back into another game. We'll play one more match, and then we might look to wrap things up. So we're back to the Western Conference. We're playing against the Dallas Mavericks. I'm going to take my same 2. I can unlock more players as time passes. Some teams have more legends than others. The Lakers have quite a few. But we've got Alex English and Dennis Smith Jr., so no one that's going to knock the doors down of this game, I guess. You'd think I'd be in the box seat, especially with a legend and a 3-point shooting gun. But again, both of them are still at that bronze level. So I've got a lot of work to do to build them up.
But until recently, Chinese fans knew them as the Little Cows. After a Mavericks request for help from Chinese fans, the team's new Chinese name translates to the Dallas.
Oh, and the perfect shot. I managed to get that timing exactly right. So I got the bonus point for that, and then a bonus point for the first points in the game. Oh.
Take another shot.
He's too short. I had no chance with Isaiah Thomas there to actually...
Like a wall holding back that drive.
Ah, that was rubbish.
The shove.
Oh, all right.
Thomas.
We'll have to get an alley-oop going in this game. Ah, oh, come on.
You can't miss with a supercharged ball.
they've got the supercharged ball, so I'm gonna have to be. There we go. There's our alley-oop. And there's more tricks you can do. You can kind of 1-2 even in the alley-oop context. Oh no. Don't. You can shoot from there. Oh. God. Oh no. Hit the lip.
Defense is on him like glue.
Oh, God.
Smith. The defender is all over him. That one got away.
Isaiah Thomas with the rebound. Alright, let's...
You play yourself.
The defense is really controlling the pace here.
He crossed me bad. Ah!
Was wet.
So we're down to a minute and a half of the game and I'm down by a point. It's... Good. Ah, jeez. I thought I was stepping over the line for 3, but...
He cannot get past his defender.
Ah, I thought I had control of Shaq then, not Thomas. I must be due for a perk myself.
Defense is slowing the drive to a frozen basket lottery.
I think I've just unlocked something.
Deactivated by 3 shots or a dunk attempt. Bada bing. Alex English with the high release. Thomas.
It all comes down to the last
Right, we're minute to go, 1 point up. Oh no, what am I doing?
Water.
I'm not playing smart at all.
Shot clock. Keep him busy. Defense is running down that shot clock.
We're just maintaining that lead at the moment, but it's...
He went that way, officer. Strong D controlling that drive. You thought you
So the latest perk that they got actually reduces the shot clock time that I've got. Oh no. That I get 12 seconds per possession.
O'Neal.
So I'm just going to keep trying to maintain this lead until I can get a good opportunity, but we've only got 23 seconds, so...
I heard that slow
Oh.
here. Delayed release jumper from Alex English.
Alright.
Oh, that just hurts.
No! No!
His aim was off.
We've lost! No!
A loss in the regular season is a wake-up call. You might not get another.
That was not the way we want to finish this thing. So we're going to play one more game, because I won't stand for that. Next game, let's... Ugh. Anthony Davis and Tim Frazier. Alright. Wow. Wow. Alright. Like I said, could have gone better. Should have gone better. Was trash.
Starting life in 2002 as the New Orleans Hornets, in 2013 they grew feathers and became the Pelicans, but they have not lost their sting. 4-time NBA All-Star, Anthony Davis is a big threat if he plays today. But either way, there'll be no sign of the Big Easy as you take on the Pelicans.
You hear the fans. We got some legends on the court.
Oh no.
Yeah, boy.
He pulls down the rebound and passes it off. Man, life is too short for that kind of shooting.
Oh no.
First bucket.
I'm bouncing around and there's no rhyme or reason to what I'm doing. I'm just making a damn fool of myself. There we go. Alright.
Finesse. Frazier.
Alright.
Cherry picked it.
We've got the boards.
Thomas.
There we go, and another easy alley. So let's build a lead.
The defense is all over them.
Oh, Shaq, go, go, go. There we go. All right. We're regaining some composure here.
Anthony Davis.
Oh! A solid 2.
He jagged it.
There we go. That's all right. Good. Shaq with the follow.
Defense is on him like glue. That is shameful.
I've been cursed. Okay, so my stats take a real hit here. So everything needs to be kind of up close.
Defense is slowing the drive to a
Let's see.
brawl.
19%. Thomas cannot. He just can't rebound.
Game down. Thomas.
I need to wait this out, but I don't have the ability.
Oh, wrecked.
Oh. All right, cool. That's all worn off.
Off the fingertips. And
Let's start clawing this back.
the shove.
All right, there's our lead. Let's start to build it.
Anthony Davis.
No.
Pressure, bust tight. You better not bust on me right now.
There we go. All right, let's keep going. Some cheap 2s are getting the work done.
Ill-advised slam attack.
Beautiful block.
Shaq.
Yeah, he's not going with me. Now, the greater the streak that I develop, oh no. The more. Oh no, 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 no.
Disgraceful attempt. We got a 2-11 in progress.
The more kind of those basketballs, those points that I get. Oh no!
Frazier. Streak.
I've got to hold on. Let's just milk it. Dog move, but it results in a win. We got ourselves the W.
Congrats on the win. Take your XP and keep rolling.
Alright, so that has been a few matches and a little bit of a look behind the scenes of NBA 2K Playgrounds 2. If you enjoyed the game, consider picking it up. It's available right now on PlayStation, Xbox One, and a whole bunch of other platforms too. It's a really great game. It's good fun. It's simple, accessible. You can play it with multiple people online. It's good fun. Well worth considering. If you've enjoyed this, please consider checking out the website player2.net.au, where you'll find reviews, previews, opinion pieces, news, features, the Player 2 Writers Draft, and heaps more. There's some awesome content there. Please be sure to go and check it out. Like, share, and subscribe to this channel. That way, you'll get early access to Patched, The Insider, Player 2 Plays, Late Game Review, Gamer School, and a whole lot more. Subscribe to podcast feeds, specifically the Player 2 podcast one and my one, Dev Diary, where you'll find me sitting down fortnightly with game developers, interviewing them about their stories, how they came to be where they're at. We're also on Patreon, patreon.com/player2au. Kick in a few bucks. At the lower tiers, you get early access to episodes. At the higher tiers, you get monthly episode exclusives and the ability to join us in the monthly Player 2 podcast. And for rolling updates, you can find me at Paul James Games on Twitter. The website you'll find at player2au. That has been NBA 2K Playgrounds 2. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers.